The warm sunlight bathed the land as the two sisters, Xianghua and Honglian, arrived at an old house in the suburbs with their father. Stepping out of the car, the sisters returned to their childhood home, gazing around with curiosity. Having grown up together, they shared a close bond. Hand in hand, they ran to the lakeside, removed their shoes, and began to play joyfully. Accidentally, Xianghua glanced at Honglian's palm and seemed to notice something, her expression turning strange. Later, back at the house, their stepmother emerged from the dimly lit room. Although she wore a smile, her words revealed her disdain for the sisters. Timid Honglian felt uneasy and tightly gripped Xianghua's hand. At dinner that evening, the family sat together in silence, the atmosphere heavy and oppressive. Suddenly, the stepmother spoke cheerfully, mentioning that her brother and sister-in-law would be visiting. In contrast, their father remained cold and unresponsive. He not only ignored her but also placed 2 pills in front of her, suggesting she take them and rest early. After dinner, each family member retreated to their rooms. Once the stepmother was asleep, their father went to the study alone. In the middle of the night, Honglian was awakened by noises at the door. Cautiously, she peeked out and saw a hand gripping the doorframe. Terrified, she covered her head with the blanket, only to feel it slowly slipping down as if being pulled. Frightened, Honglian ran to Xianghua's room and hid under her covers. Thinking Honglian was being bullied by the stepmother again, Xianghua got up to investigate. She went downstairs to the study and found their father sleeping soundly. As she adjusted the blanket over him, the stepmother silently stood behind her. After a brief, cold exchange, Xianghua took water from the refrigerator but was suddenly hit by a foul odor. She discovered a rotten fish inside, startling her. Meanwhile, the stepmother sat on the sofa watching TV, but the screen was blank. The next morning, Xianghua was startled awake by a nightmare. Upon waking, she saw a woman with disheveled hair on the floor. The woman slowly climbed onto Xianghua's bed, blood flowing from her thighs. At that moment, Xianghua sat up abruptly, gasping for breath, realizing it was just another nightmare.